welcome to FTTR. I am Hugh McQuaid, and today we are talking about WWE Survivor Series. Not just that, we are talking about the return of CM Punk. But before we dive into that, please hit subscribe, please like this video, please comment your thoughts down below on what just transpired. Full transparency, my Survivor Series review will be up Tuesday. I'll be watching it tomorrow night, and I will review my thoughts on Tuesday. But I needed to talk about this. Because I thought we were done. I thought it was not going to happen. I was so convinced that Punk was not coming back to WWE. And my God, have we been worked. So obviously I'm watching this return out of context. I don't know if it played into anything sort of in the match. I can only speak on the 2-minute clip that has been played and put on YouTube of CM Punk making his return in Chicago to WWE. And what a reaction that man got. He got an insane pop. A huge, bombastic reaction to CM Punk making his re-debut and staring down the likes of Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn and Cody and Orton and Jay. I think this is just mind-blowing. I can't believe how much has transpired with CM Punk over this year. The fact that he was at Wembley, the fact that he left AEW, he came back to AEW, then he left again, and then his future was completely up in the air. And it seems that, as Triple H posted on Twitter, hell has frozen over, and CM Punk and Triple H are on the same page, looking to make a lot of money, looking for Punk to potentially main event his WrestleMania. This is just... I don't know what to say. I genuinely don't know what to say. I think we can speculate on things that will happen. I think for certain, you're looking at the main event of at least one night of WrestleMania being CM Punk versus Seth Rollins for that World Heavyweight title. I think that is a complete guarantee now at this point, given by Seth's reaction and just how it looks like they'll play this. I don't see Punk having a marquee match. I see him going straight into that title picture. It's an easy title for Punk to contend for. He doesn't need to interrupt Cody's story or LA Knight's story with Roman. Seth is right there, and there's a Damian Priest as well. So I think that just makes perfect sense. I think bringing him back in such a monumental way, of having this be a massive swerve. I think a lot of people had resigned themselves to thinking CM Punk wasn't showing up today, and it was one of the best surprises of the year. We are all shook. People are shook. And there's a lot of ramifications for both good and bad. There's obviously the whole Drew McIntyre story that's breaking at the moment, with Sean Ross Sapp reporting on, storming backstage, not being impressed. You've got is Rollins' reaction, swearing at him, a work, being held back by Michael Cole. Is that all a work, or is it real? There's so much intrigue to CM Punk coming back and how he fits into place. How does he fit into this landscape of WWE after time in AEW? I think this will work. I think the environment in WWE is so well established and sort of well run. You don't get a lot of the drama per se that AEW can sort of foster. I think this is a fundamentally different company, and that Punk has got that mindset of, okay, I'm going to make a lot of money, I'm going to cement my legacy in WWE, and I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to, make my return on my terms. I think this, fingers crossed, will work out for the better. Probably draw some more eyes to the product. I know that I definitely want to check out Raw and see what happens with Punk, see what that story is. It's just mind-blowing to me. Absolutely mind-blowing that Punk has made his return. What on earth is going on? What has this year been in terms of wrestling media and wrestling news? It has just been a goddamn roller coaster, and I thought we were done. I thought it was going to be smooth sailing to the end of the year. It's not. We've got a CM Punk early Christmas present under the tree. So I'm optimistic. I'm fully on the train of that. I think it probably was the right decision for Punk to go to WWE. I don't see how this would harm WWE in the slightest. I don't think it's going to turn away viewers. If anything, I think it'll draw more people in. Might hurt the morale of the locker room potentially, and risk a more toxic environment potentially. But I think just, people should get on with it. I believe that was how it should have been in AEW. I think if they'd just got on with it and stamped the issues straight away, you wouldn't have had all that problem. You wouldn't have had all those issues. And I think that if Triple H feels he can manage Punk and he can manage the people around Punk and everything that happens, I don't think it's a bad thing. I really, really don't. I think he can be fostered in that environment and be used effectively. He's not the plus delta that maybe Tony Khan saw him as. He is a, top player, but the company will not be built around CM Punk. There are so many other guys, and Punk is just, he's a spoke on the wheel, essentially. So I'm very, very excited for CM Punk in WWE. My mind is blown. My tiny little mind is blown, but I want to know what you guys think. This is my initial reaction. Stay tuned for my Survivor Series review. There'll probably be a lot more Punk talk following Raw as well. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you a fan? Are you not? Let me know everything you want, and I'll try and reply to every single one of them. Thank you all ever so much for your support, and have a nice day.